Hey everybody, my name is Patricia and I'm here to give you a few little lessons about how to be an adult. So we started off with laundry, and then we went to menu planning and grocery shopping. Today I want to talk to you about nutrition. The nutrition pyramid that everybody is used to seeing, that was not even brought into play until 1974, and then only in Sweden. And it was many years before the World Health Organization adopted it for other countries as well. Then the United States, 18 years later, finally did one for our country. And it wasn't a final thing. In 2005, they revised it again. And then in 2011, they again revised it, only now it's called My Plate. And it's a circle with 4 sections in it. And like a couple of them are really small and a couple of them are really big. So that's where we are today. Over the years, the Food and Drug Administration and the Department of Agriculture, along with the Surgeon General and other doctors, have repeatedly changed their minds about what we're allowed to eat or what we should eat for our diet. So I wanted to dispel some of these rumors and get down to what is acceptable today. So there was a thing in the 70s and early 80s that you were not supposed to eat a lot of eggs. Well, and nobody should eat a lot of eggs, but the thing that they were having a problem with was they were saying that it was too much saturated fat. Now, everybody knows that fats are not terrific for you, but you do need some of them because every neuron in your brain is protected by a fatty membrane. So fats are essential for our diet, but we don't need so many that they start clogging up our arteries because there's nowhere else for them to go. So now they're saying, yes, you can eat eggs. And then recently they changed it to just 1 egg per day or 4 eggs per week. So there's so many different schools of thought on this that use your best judgment for yourself. If you eat 6 eggs and you feel sick to your stomach, then don't do that anymore. Okay. So then the other thing that I wanted to touch on was the serving sizes. Serving sizes are very confusing because everybody thinks that they have to have a big plate of something for it to be a serving size. Now, if you're talking about just a plain green tossed salad, then yeah, it would take a whole plate to get the nutrition that you get in the different salad components, like peppers, radishes, celery, carrot, the red cabbage, all those things, okay? So if you add them all together, then you can get a portion that is about the size of the cup, your cupped hand. There you go, right there. That's a serving size. So for me, that's about 1/3 of a cup. Now, if you think of a baby, that's much, much smaller, okay? Toddler, a little bigger, but still very small. Okay, so it's to your individual body, all right? So it's about 1/3 of a cup for me. So you'd have to check that out for yourself. Actually, if you just put a measuring cup in your hand and your hand is too big for it, that's too small, okay? So then we go on to fruits and grains, and what they're talking about is whole grains. What they want is whole wheat, rice, especially brown rice, which is very nutritious, oats, rye, and like that. So if you get whole wheat bread, that's great. Just remember to look at the ingredients and make sure there's not a bunch of other stuff in there that you just don't need. Preservatives are one of the things, because a loaf of bread will stay for a week. It doesn't mean it's any good. It's just got so many preservatives in it, it hasn't gone bad. So it's up to your due diligence to really make sure that you're eating the right foods, and reading the labels is a really good way to judge whether you're eating the right foods. So check the labels, make sure there's not a whole bunch of stuff you can't pronounce or a whole bunch of fatty things. And then as far as fat goes, There's saturated fat, then there's unsaturated fat. And unsaturated fat has two kinds. There's polyunsaturated and monounsaturated. Polyunsaturated is okay, although it's not good. It's okay. Monounsaturated is the worst. So don't. Okay? And then when you're talking about meat is almost the same thing. It's just a small portion about the size of your palm. So that's how much meat you should eat per day. It's not going to get any bigger, okay? Worst thing you can do is put deli meat in your mouth, because deli meat is preservatives and salts and MSG and not good. It's just not good. So let's not do that. Other than that, there's not a whole lot. Oils and fats are at the very top of the pyramid, or they used to be. So that's the smallest part of the pyramid, so you don't want to eat a whole lot of those. So you've got your vegetables, you've got your grains, you've got your meat and your dairy. And dairy, eggs can be included in either meat or dairy. And then you've got the oils at the top. So the most you need is 6 to 7 servings of vegetables and fruits. You should get those from fresh fruits and vegetables, but you can supplement with frozen vegetables, frozen fruits, and canned. Canned is a last resort. It's got nutrition, but not a whole lot. So that being said, it's really important not to overfill yourself. A good rule of thought is to have 5 meals a day. 5 smaller meals instead of 3 large meals. When you get to 3 large meals, you're putting a really heavy burden on your body to digest food at a time when you're more sedentary in the evening or night. So that's not as good as you might think it is. It helped me sleep. No, it doesn't help you sleep. Your body is working hard all night long to digest that stuff. So your best bet is to eat 5 times a day, eat a small breakfast, a mid-morning snack, a small lunch, a mid-afternoon snack, and then a reasonable dinner, but not something that's so filling that you go sit on the couch and pass out. Okay, so that's all of my research that I got done. If you have other things that you want to say about it, that's fine. The My Plate is available from the Food and Drug Administration or the FDA, the Department of Agriculture. The other place that I found that you can check it out is the never mind, it's a hospital, but I can't remember the name of it anyway. It's a hospital in St. Louis that has that information. So if you want to go ahead and look those up for yourself, just if you do what I do, you just start with the food pyramid. And it goes through the whole metamorphosis that the whole food pyramid went to, all the way to My Plate. And they even have actual plates that you can buy. I wouldn't, but yeah, they have those. It just think about a third of a cup. That's about 5 or 6 grapes for me. And I eat more than that in one sitting because I love grapes. They're so sweet. So the best bet is to actually get the fresh, if you can, as fresh as you can. If you're in the north, you probably can't get as many fresh fruits during the winter as we can down here in Texas. We can get fruits and fresh fruits and vegetables all year long, and some of it even comes over the bridge from Mexico that has been grown right there on the other side of the border. So we feel very good about eating those too. Just wash them. Always wash your fruits. Always wash your vegetables. If you peel a vegetable, wash it on the outside and then wash it again on the inside, and then wash the knife or the peeler that you used, because that's going to spread any kind of pesticides or germs or anything like that that's on the outside of it, like cucumbers. Then when you get to the inside of it, that peeler has been touching the inside of it the whole time you've been peeling. So wash the inside also. The thing about cucumbers is They have a lot of seeds in them, and the seeds are what make you burp. So if you are naturally gassy or, have an acid problem, maybe some reflux, it's best to remove the seeds from the cucumber. And all you got to do with that is cut it lengthwise and then just scoop out each side. And then once the seeds are gone, that won't make you burp as much. So take care and be healthy, and don't let COVID get you. It's flu season. Get your flu shot. Thanks. See y'all later. Bye.